Good evening, Coach. This was probably the perfect entrance to the Champions League. Was it just as you planned, or was it maybe easier in some aspects?
It was not easy, I have to say, and I would be really stupid if I say some of the games we are facing in the Champions League will be easy, or it was not. I have big respect for Salzburg and the way they play. Today, I think we hit it quite good. Tactically, kept them away from big chances. And also, I need to give all credit to the boys, how they played the game, stay disciplined. And then we knew, because of the way Salzburg is playing, very aggressive, we could maybe hit them by playing a little bit longer, a little bit more direct. And that was one of the plans, and tonight it worked out.
Další otázka. Next question, please. Davide.
Good evening, Coach. Was experience also the key factor in this game? Because your average age of the starting 11 was 26.5, and Salzburg was 21. If you
22.4.
But if you don't count the goalkeeper, then it was like 21. So was it a key factor in the game?
I don't know. I think they got some experience in playing in Europe. We also got that from last season. It's a club who's always participating in the Champions League. Of course, they're young, but I also know Pep that he chooses the players that's good enough. So I don't know what to say about that question. I can only say I'm happy with the way my boys performed, no matter they were young or old. So. Maybe not. I think they got the experience from where they bring them. It's good players they have, so I don't look that much into age. I think if you're good enough, you're also old enough.
Actually, just two players from our team used to play a Champions League in the past, and there were a lot more players on their side who used to play the competition.
Další otázku, prosím. Český rozhlas.
Good evening, Coach. Congratulations. Wasn't it too cruel for Salzburg to lose this way, 0-3?
Was it too
cruel?
Cool.
I will not. I mean, if they score the goal where it was offside, it could be a different game. So I also have to say we pick our moments to score the goals in really good moments, because this was where it started hurting a little bit. Bam, then we scored, and then I know how it is. So I don't think it's. I would not talk about what was wrong for them. I'm just happy the way we did it, and I'm happy the way we entered the Champions League. I cannot wish for more. And as one more time, all credits to the players, but I also have to say all credits to the staff who work so hard. A lot of hours, and also how can we beat and how can we optimize things. So yeah, I'm happy for the club, I'm happy for the fans, so I'd rather want to focus on us than the opposition there.
Martine?
The players have mentioned in the mix zone that they've worked on the pressing from the block, where you were really compact in. Was that something that you really worked on in terms of like you knew that you would be playing in Europe, and this kind of way of playing is really important there? Thank you.
It's a really important tool we can take up, because I think you all know how we play normally in the Czech League. We want to go high as often as possible and continue doing that. We also have to say sometimes, or if not every time we play in the Champions League, it's better team than we're used to. So they will punish us in another way. So this is what we also think. We can all agree we learned our lesson from last season, how we when we went high, sometimes it went good, but also how we played against Liverpool, we got a lesson there. And I think the game management is very important. I think I'm very happy to see we can do this also. We are still a club, we are still a team who want to be forward-minded and press high and do stuff with intensity. But I also have to say we cannot be naive when we are playing against the best team in the world.
Je to všechno z vaší strany. Mikuláši, prosím.
I expect the answer, but can you say something about the atmosphere?
Magic. I think I talked to Casa before I was out watching the warm-up, and I was really disappointed because there was no. There was also the usual suspect behind the goal was there, but then it was half empty, and then Casa explained it's about the traffic, all that, and people was late into it because normally it's important for us to have all the fans doing the warm-up to put energy in. But I have to say, when I came out again, it was amazing. And when we were down, when we were suffering on the pitch, I really felt the energy from the fans all the way around. And this is how we work in Sparta. This is how we help each other. They push us forward. I cannot appreciate it enough. And I'm happy we can give them a win because if there's some who deserve the win, it's our fans.
Martine, jedna poslední. Co? Jo? Možná.
How big of a confidence boost this is for you and the way that you want to express yourself against the best opposition, but also in the league, because we've seen Slavia play against the best teams in the playoffs, and right now it's like you've played at the biggest stage as well, and you've performed brilliantly.
But we need to put layers on all the time. We need to develop our style of play. And as I said, answered your question, we want to be as, let's say, offensive-minded as possible. But sometimes you need to do like we did today, and we also forced back. We also know when we play some of the others, we are forced back because they are really good. But of course, it gives us confidence. And it's not only about the guys who is starting today, the guys who are coming on, but I don't know if you noticed, but also the energy from the bench, from our substitutes who never came on, from the staff around, how they pushed the guys on the pitch also. So there's a lot of confidence. We know how good we are, but I think the biggest thing is that I've said it a couple of times tonight, but I think the way we are aligned from Rosicki all the way down in the staff, in the players, I think this is why we are strong at the moment. Because football is football, and we do some good things. We have amazing players, but the way we are together, we are really strong together, and we love working together. We love coming into Strahov every day. And in good times, we need to build on that, because we know when it becomes bad times, this is where the relation needs to keep us tight.
Děkujeme za vaše otázky. Thank you very much for your questions. Thank you very much, coach, for your answers. Hezký zbytek večera. Good evening.